Hello and welcome. At the end of June 2020, I am going to, at long last, retire. And in celebration of that event, I thought I would give myself a rather nice bike. Capital letters. Well, one of my friends said to me, "Well, Jim, why don't you just build one?" And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, that's a nice idea. I will. So I went out and I got myself this nice aluminum frame on Amazon. It's got a chromoly fork, and I got it for $80. Now, I've never heard of the brand EVO, but I'm not worried about that because there's only a handful of companies that make 99% of the Asian bike frames anyway. I like the appearance. For example, the head tube. It's got this sort of Coke bottle shape, which I find attractive. It's got some nice welds on it. I already upgraded the stem to a 17-degree wake to give myself a little less of a downward reach. The stock stem was more or less level. Moving along, it's got built-in barrel adjusters for the shifters. These graphics appear to have been screen printed. I couldn't really find any seams like you'd expect or ridges for a decal. I also replaced the the seat tube, not stem, the seat tube, with this double bolt adjustable model for a little bit more flexibility in the setup. And while I just can't resist modifying my bikes even at this stage. Down below, we've got a standard English threaded 680, I believe, millimeter bottom bracket. And I love these these redundant graphics. Alloy. Well, yeah. It's got a replaceable derailleur hanger, which is a nice touch. Hope I don't need to put that into use. It's set up for rim brakes. Oh, yeah, and this warning sticker, that is on the short list for removal. Yeah, so I'm optimistic. I think I'm going to have fun building this bike up. And, well, let's see what else we got. I got a Wake 420 millimeter wide handlebar. I chose a compact set of drops because I don't like reaching way over when I'm riding on them. Now, they were Wake branded, but they came labeled FMF or PMP, can't quite tell from that graphic. And here's the compact curvature of the drops. I got a set of micro new 10-speed by 2 shifters. These are basically micro shift without the graphics on the ends of the hoods, and I've heard good things about them, so I figured I'd give them a try. At my local bike shop, I got a great deal on these mid-range Tektro double pivot brakes, and I also have a micro shift front derailleur that I'm going to repurpose. There's not a thing wrong with it. I just converted another bike to a 1x, so there you go. I've got a 56 by 46 crank set. It's pro wheel, and it came with a fairly nice external screw-in bottom bracket there. I've test fitted it, dry fitted it as it were. Now, I know 56 by 46 seems awfully large, but since this is modular, it'd be easy enough to swap out different rings if I have to later on, so I'm not too awfully worried about that. And here's my crowning purchase absent the frame. These are a set of Alex rim wheels that I got a couple of days ago from my local bike shop. They are aluminum, obviously. They're double wall, and they've got Claris hubs from Shimano, and it's set up for a 10-speed cassette, so I'm looking forward to giving that a shot. The remaining pieces are on order except for the pedals, so here's my question to you. Pedals, do I finally take the plunge and go clipless? And if so, SPD or look? Let me know what you think. In the meantime, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps. Below right is a link to my first mention of this project in my previous video, and below right is a link to another one of my videos. And as always, I really do appreciate it when you watch. Thank you, and goodbye.